Well, this video was called Failed or Failure for a reason. I bought jet thrusters for the big boat, Dubai Coronet, and geez Louise, as I say, if I'd known the work involved, I probably would not have gone this route. Having said that, I've definitely gone the forward route because the forward has been easy, but the amount of work we've had to do on the rear, on the stern, has been mind-boggling. It's taken us 20 days, and as you'll see, we're only about 60 or 70% there. And the reason it's a failure is the engineer who was helping me, he was only here for 20 days and had to go back. We couldn't get a lift out at the local shipyard. So we had anticipated lifting the boat, getting the through-hole connections in, and then we could have easily got the job finished ourselves. But alas, it didn't happen. So this is really part one of the video called Failure. We will be lifting out on the 16th of September. I'll probably be doing a live stream that day as we leave Mina Rashid Marina and go up to the Jeddah shipyard, so I'll put the timings on. If you want to follow us along, it'll probably be a 2.5 to 3 hour trip, and then we lift it at 7 AM on the 16th. We will depart Port Rashid at 4:30 or 5 AM in the morning. Anyway, I'll walk you through the various stages. I didn't film every day, just key parts of what we've done, but stay tuned for part 2, which will be out at the end of the month, and hopefully I'll be able to show you some nice maneuvering videos using the jet thrusters, which I'm still excited about. It's just taken an age. So, end of day one, we've got all the forward section cleaned out. It's going to be painted. See up the front there? We think that is an old Fluxgate compass sender unit, but it's not staying, it's coming out. So we're going to get all this cleaned up. And do you know what? It's always good when you do these things, because we've just noticed this bulkhead is damaged and not performing as it should do. So that is going to be strengthened, maybe fully replaced, but we're definitely going to cut out and check if there's any rotten wood or anything there, and replace and strengthen that before we put the little table in to mount the pump for the jet thruster. So absolutely excellent. You know, we always want to upgrade and improve this boat, and if we hadn't done this project, we would not have known about this potentially, I wouldn't say catastrophic, but problem that could occur in the future. So absolutely over the moon with that. So we're in the stern. We've got one of the pumps in. Obviously it's not mounted. That's approximately where it will sit. We've taken out all the plumbing for the water tanks. That's all going to have to be rerouted, which, guess what, I didn't like it anyway. It wasn't done nicely. I like things done nicely, even if you can't see them. So yeah, good progress on day one. We've got a lot of glass work and stuff to do, and you can see where the pipe's going to go to that corner there, and that's where we're going to actually put the thruster nozzle on that side. Then we've got to figure out how we're going to put the diverter on, come over here to that corner where the other thruster nozzles are going to come. But guess what? It's a boat, it's an old boat, and we always figure it out. So there you go, end of day one. Good progress. Hopefully in a couple of days time I'll have a better handle on when we're going to finish it, but it's all hands on deck at the moment. So day 2 of the jet thruster installation. We've got the forward floorboards up, plenty of room to get the pump in, plenty of room for us to get the nozzles in. So this is going to be a relatively easy install for the front jet thrusters. The stern ones, different story, you'll see that in a minute. This is our stateroom, master cabin. Well, it looks like a workshop now, but you see we've taken everything out. So this is all part of the refit. You can see we've got all the components for the stern jet thrusters starting to be laid out. We've not got much space, but I'm assured by our engineers who are working on it, they will get it to fit, and I will be able to access it for maintenance. But yeah, so we're going to do as much as we can in situ, get the pumps in, get the wiring in, everything, and then pull out at JDAF to put the nozzles on front and rear, or forward and stern. And then at the same time we'll check the condition of the anti-fouling. We have had a cutlass bearing slip, we'll fix that as well, and we'll check all the through holes. We do have one seacock which is jammed, and on our port engine we're not getting enough water flow through, so we'll go all through that when we're in dry dock, probably in about a week's time. Now this is the pump. We've got the installation method has changed from the manufacturer. We were going to just bolt it down, glue it down, but as we're making special mounts, they've suggested that we actually use threaded bar and bolt it in position, which, to be honest, we're happier with. So we're now taking off this mounting bracket so we can get some mounting plates made that exactly match the holes. Okay, we're at the start of day 3. Doesn't look like we've done much, but you'll see from the photographs coming up right now, we got a lot of things positioned. Now we've removed the stuff that we put in just so we could drill holes and decide where we're going to laminate, decide where we're going to put batteries. This is the thruster hose, so we've got holes drilled this side and the other side, so that's where how we'll feed the water to the outlets which I showed you yesterday. The intake, this big pipe here, is going to come through there. We've had to modify that stringer a little bit to get it to sit on there, but we'll laminate and carbon fibre that to restore any strength we may have lost. And we're still yet to decide where we put the pickup. Do we go through the hull or do we go through the side? All will be revealed. In fact, I'll reveal it now because we've decided we'll do the pickup through the hull just there. So that's to bring the water in to feed the whole system. So yeah, a nice big hole going in the hull of Coronet. Everyone loves a good hole in the hull, don't they? We've really got to make this secure, otherwise it could be sinking Coronet. It's day 5 of the jet thruster installation. As you can see, it doesn't look like there's been much progress, and that's because we're making all the mounts and the plates for mounting. So yeah, we have been doing quite a bit of work. When all that's ready, the custom made plates for the diverter valve and the pump to sit on, they should be ready by next Tuesday. We're having them fabricated, and then the mounting boxes we're actually making ourselves out of honeycomb and GRP carbon fibre laminate. So this is one of the jobs we've been working on, is making this base for the pump. So you can see it's made of honeycomb. We've started the lamination now, and that will fit down here for the pump to rest on. So yeah, we've got to get those finished. Those will be the main jobs for the next day or so. We're also busy laminating panels that the batteries can sit on. This panel here is going to go in the bow, and the pump's going to sit on there. So yeah, a lot of work on the GRP carbon fibre front, but I thought I'd just show you these panels, how they started, and by the time we're finished they'll look first class. Honeycomb, really nice material to work with. You can make really strong lightweight panels. So yeah, we always try and minimize the weight we add into the boat, and I'm laughing a bit there because these pumps are about 60 kilos each, so the jet thruster installation isn't light, but we do try and do the best we can. Jet thruster install day 12. Still looking like slow progress, but actually we're doing, as I said, mentioned in earlier videos, there's a lot of preparation work to be done, and once it all comes together it'll fly. Now this forward bulkhead, which we've removed, and you can see the wedges that we put in just there and there, that we didn't plan on having to replace that. So what we've done here now, we've got the shelf for the batteries and the pump. That's in GRP carbon fibre laminate on honeycomb, and you can see there we're actually putting in, and you'll see a little shot come on now on the screen, 3 supports instead of 1 to keep the hull in position. And then once the shelf is in place, I don't know if you can see there, but we will reinstall the complete original bulkhead as well. So this, because of all the additional strengthening, is going to be much stronger than original. And it's like everything we do on this boat, if we repair or replace something, we try to do it better than when it was new. This boat should last forever. All depends on the next owner, of course, because I'm not going to live forever. But that's where we are on the forward. You see we've got everything, just a little insert clip now, we've got everything planned out. So once this is all done, it'll be a very fast install. These are the plates we've made. This one's for mounting the pump, and this is for the diverter valve. So you can see there, this has got nuts welded on the back, and these grooves here, these slots, so we can laminate through the plate. So yeah, quite a nice job been done. Not cheap, but done very well. A look in the stern where we've been focusing. We've got the Optima batteries. There's just a couple of them, and we've been busy. The plinth for the pump is in place. The stainless steel base plate has been laminated in, so that's nearly finished now. We've got the first 2 battery shelves in position. Again, this all done in honeycomb carbon fibre GRP laminate, and we've got the base plate for the diverter valve in position, and that's ready to be laminated. You can see we've put those 2 big holes or slots in there so we can laminate over. And while I've been talking, my able assistant here, master engineer, has just stuck a battery in place. So that's, you see, very tidy, nice, clean and tidy, and when this is all finished it'll look like new. So that's where we are, folks. Day 12 over. As I said before, I'm not filming every day, as it is relatively slow progress because we have a lot of preparation work to do to get the mounts, that bulkhead, you know, through a curved ball headers. But again, we've handled it. It's probably just added about 3 or 4 days onto the install, but we've got time, we're relaxed. It's better to get it done right than try and do a temporary solution, because temporary always becomes permanent, as we all know. Anyway, that's me signing off from day 12. Day 17 of the jet thruster install, and we've got the new stringers, bulkhead stringers in place, ready for lamination. We've replaced the one bulkhead that we removed with 3 stringers now, and once we've put the shelf in, we'll bring the main bulkhead up the side here, so it will be very, very strong. It's taken a while to get right, but as soon as we get these laminated and then this shelf, battery and pump support in, then we'll be ready to rock and roll and get the pumps, batteries in much quicker than we did in the rear, because this is all the fabrication that needed to be done. So we've just put the base or the shelf in place on top of the stringers, and we're going to do it all in one go, are we?
Yep, one lamination will go over the central stringer, and then the inside faces of the fore and aft ones, and the mat will then wrap up against the lip that we've left there, so it's tying it in solidly, and it will sit down wet on the central one.
Okay, there we go. So that should all be done probably by the end of tomorrow, but as I say, we're not rushing it. We'd rather get it right than get it wrong. So yeah, but you can see not far away. On the rear thruster, we're just now getting the electrics sorted out, the switch that will combine the system together to give 48 volts, and the battery isolators. We're just making some mounts for them. That should all be finished by tomorrow, and then we can get ahead, paint it all, and then get this part of the installation finished. Very, very slow work. It's an old boat, and we've had to make everything, you know, as I've described previously, but you know, it's worth doing right, and it's going to be absolutely tremendous when it's done. We've probably got another week of work. We are having trouble getting a pull-out date at the moment, so I'm off to Giraffe Shipyard tomorrow to see if I can negotiate that for next week, so we can then lift, put in the jets, you know, because we've got to drill holes through the hull, and then we'll be done. End of day 18, and you can see we've got the front base plate fully laminated in with GRP and carbon, and up here you might ask, what is this? This is the new bulkhead, which will sit just there. So yeah, time consuming, but it's going to be really strong and look really good. So I guess another couple of days on this. We're hoping to pull out on Monday, but that's not confirmed yet, as the yard is very busy, so it's fingers crossed time. So this is where we got to with the stern jet thruster installed. Everything is done. You know, we have all the shells, everything done. It's literally just bolt in, wire it up, and we're ready to go. So once we're in, we will do all of that before we dry dock, and then we'll just go into dry dock, drill the through holes, connect the hoses, and we'll be done. Same on the forward, which I'm going to show you now. The forward is much more advanced, much more simpler install, but this stern install, I really underestimated the amount of work involved. So we've got the front pump in place, the batteries go just behind it. We've got it all closed up for the time being because we need access, but the front thruster will install very, very quickly. It's a very easy install, and to get it operational. Well, there you go. Don't forget to join the live stream at approximately 4:35 AM Dubai time on the 16th of September. You'll see us leave Marina Rashid Marina proceed up the creek through the floating bridge to the Jeff shipyard and watch us being lifted and then transported into place. So if you're into that sort of thing, you know, join us, and I will try and answer comments as we go along. So thanks very much. You know the drill. Subscribe, like, put a comment. YouTube loves it. See you next time.